Hi guys, it's Nika and I am back with another short speed build. It is summer, so naturally I felt like building in Sulani again. And this time I built a much smaller house than I did the first time a few months ago. The video is on my channel. I forget what it's I'm not sure what it was called, but I'm sure you will find it, or maybe I will link it at the end. So if you're in a summery Solani mood, you can continue watching Solani videos. Well, video. I only have one other Solani video on my channel. But yeah, today I'm building a small pink tropical home, and I kind of intended it as a sort of summer house for a family that otherwise lives somewhere else, and just for the summer they come here and they stay at the beach, and maybe they come from here, maybe they are from Sulani, or their ancestors came from Sulani and then they moved somewhere else in the Sims world. And these guys just felt like reconnecting with their roots. They want to learn more about their culture, the culture of their ancestors. So they bought this small house and every summer they come here. And yeah, that would be probably all for the story about this house and this potential family that I built it for. As for the house, I kind of based it on, or it's kind of inspired by a house that I know in real life that I stayed at a few times, but it was a rental. You could basically rent it for some time and then some other family would rent it and they would come there. So the actual real house was kind of empty and there was not really too much stuff. However, for the Sims build, I thought that this is just this one's family and, or this one's, wait, this one family is, yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And no other family stays there when they are not there, if that makes sense. So it's a bit more lived in. They have some books there, they have a TV there. That place where I stayed at, that doesn't have a TV. Yeah, there are some pictures, some stuff, and then there's like some stuff outside, which the original house also doesn't really have, because it's kind of meant to be like you're probably gonna stay at the beach most of the time, so you don't really need a sitting area right by the house. But in The Sims, this family has a nice little sitting area outside for when they don't want to be at the beach, because they are there for the whole summer. So if they don't go to the beach one day or 2 days, it doesn't matter. They're not really missing out. They can go to the beach any other day. Sometimes they can hang out around the house or they can do some other stuff. You know how it is. When I am staying at when I'm on a vacation somewhere and I'm staying there, we usually don't spend too much time at the hotel room or at a place that we rent for that week. We usually spend it either we are at the beach the entire time or we do some sightseeing. So yeah, like I said, I think I said that, and I'm just gonna say no. We only stay there for like a week and a few days. So it's like the time is so short, we don't want to miss out on anything. We want to do stuff. So yeah, we don't really want to stay in the house and waste all this precious time before we have to return back to our country. Usually every time we come back home, the weather is terrible, so it's kind of sad coming back home. And yeah, I'm kind of struggling to speak. Still sick, still a little sick, but we're getting better. I'm getting better, but it's still not 100%. So give me a sec. And yes, I know I could have just left and then come back and you guys would never know that I took a 5-minute break. But yeah, I wanted you to know what's happening. And there's something else I really wanted to tell you. Oh, right. So this video is a little bit of an experiment, I would say. Because as you know, I've always used background music for my creative sim videos and for my Speedbuild videos. And originally I started doing that because I was so awkward and I felt like the music would make it a little bit better. And if there are some awkward pauses, it would just help. But I've been on YouTube for 6 months and I got a lot more confident at talking and everything. So today I'm trying to do a speed build without background music. So let me know if you like that or if you would rather hear the music again. I don't know. I will see how I feel about it. I'm still a little worried that it will be weird without the music, but I just really wanted to try. Since today's video is so short, I figured we could try it today. Also, when you are seeing this, I'm probably very tired because just today is Monday for me. And just before I went to record today, I texted my grandma because she's gonna be doing some house repairs, some stuff at her home, and she's gonna be alone for that. So I texted her if she wants any help on Thursday and Friday, and when it's done, then like the afterwards cleaning up and everything. And even though it's not gonna be anything difficult, my energy lately is not too great. I get tired so easily and I have to spend so much time recharging. It's crazy, but yeah, so I really want to help her because she's gonna be alone there for that, especially for like getting everything ready and then cleaning everything up. She'll have some workers come over to do the thing. So like that's fine. They are gonna handle that. But all the preparations, all the cleaning up afterwards and putting everything back where it was, like that's not gonna be a difficult task, but I'm a little bit worried about how my energy has been lately. I kind of hope that it's just a side effect of depression. Like my depression is just so bad that I'm tired all the time and that there's no other thing, no other like physical issue, if you know what I mean. Like if I found out that I'm also physically sick and not just mentally, well, I don't know. I'm fragile. I think if I heard some diagnosis like that, honestly, I don't want to think about it, but when I do think about it, I'm just kind of worried because the depression is enough, and if something else happened, if I got something else, it would just be crazy. But yeah, I'm trying my best and I'm trying to use all the energy that I have. I'm trying to use it for good stuff, basically. I don't know. Somehow that's something I think about a lot now that that I'm tired all the time. I kind of have this like, well, okay, so I can't do much, but if I'm gonna do something, I should probably do something that has some meaning, something that does some good in the world. I don't know, maybe I'm over dramatic. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I am over dramatic. Even my same things that okay, so last week I was doing something in one of my saves. I was taking some pictures and I wanted to take a picture of my sim self and one of my sims of Tyler, the guy who sneaked into my username as well. And they weren't in the same household. I don't remember why, but they weren't and they didn't even know each other. So I clicked on Tyler and I was like, yeah, friendly introduction. And I have the first impressions mod. My sim self thought Tyler was funny, which is correct. Tyler is funny. It's like one of his traits is that he's funny and goofy and yeah, like that. And Tyler thought my sim self was overdramatic, which fair enough, yeah, I agree. We are a little overdramatic. But who is Tyler to talk? Because overdramatic is also one of their traits. So, excuse you, why are you pointing it out as a bad thing when you too are quite overdramatic? Excuse you, I'm disowning you. I'm changing my username. I'm gonna be Nika Ross from now on, because Ross has not wronged me ever. Ross has done nothing but well, except for like dating 10 people at once and then when he knew damn well that sun doesn't really go with being a vampire. Yeah, when he stayed in the sun, even though he knew it would kill him, and he didn't go inside like a normal person would, like a normal vampire would, because I guess most vampires don't want to die in the sun, right? Yeah, he stayed outside. That also wasn't one of his best moments, not gonna lie. But he has never wronged me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not upset that my sim thought that my sim self was dramatic, but it was kind of funny. Like, I created you. Show some respect. Oh, I don't know. I like being over dramatic about my Sims. I don't know how much of it is just me pretending to be so over dramatic, and how much of it is me actually being over dramatic and taking it too seriously, even though they're just pixels. But yeah, I'm very overdramatic about my Sims. They mean a lot to me, and I act a little crazy about them. And I think you can hear my budgies very well in this video because there's no music playing. Well, even with the music, they are quite loud, and you can still hear them very well. But now that there is no music playing, you can hear them even better. One of these days, I will just record their screaming, and then I will title the video something like "My best friends do my voiceover," and it will be just 10 minutes of budgies screaming. But actually, I don't know. If you're a bird owner, I think you can relate. But for me, it's so relaxing to hear them scream. Well, not relaxing, I wouldn't say that. But like, I am so used to it. And like, when I hear the screaming, I know all is right in the world, in this apartment. And when they are quiet, that's when I'm like, huh, something is off. What are you guys up to? So yeah, I can even fall asleep to their screaming. It's just when they are screaming, it means good things, basically. So yeah. Also, this would be a good time to say that I would really enjoy a bird pack Sims team. So if you guys could give me a bird pack, a bird gameplay kit, anything like that, bring back staff packs for birds. I would love that. Birds in The Sims. I need a bird pack. My Sims need a pet bird. Anyway, this video is coming to an end, so I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone. I love you guys. Bye.